Online. Great match. Terry. Aki. Luke. First practice training. Training room.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, I ain't gonna let them wreck me. The pain remains. Gotta remind myself where I came from and represent. The struggle made the realest man you ever met. Isn't it evident? I ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the doctors. Yo, I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got.
Period.
That it's my time. Brought till I
Time
fall,
for a real
boy.
fight.
Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for
All right,
years.
let's get it.
I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built them like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from
Marisa.
the man in
I
the
live
A
for
real freedom
battle.
fighter got a problem, what's the deal?
Here comes a new challenger.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Let me see some of the good stuff.
Blocks the jump in. Good anti-air.
Good stuff there.
Next up, player 2 has the life advantage.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Had the radar up and running.
Nice. Liking that.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Takes a chance with a bump. Ooh, connects with the rising uppercut. Big throw.
That was super good.
Connects with the medium kick. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake.
Calm before the storm here.
This is... Ooh, burnout activate.
Hitting a real rough patch.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
That felt good, isn't it?
KO.
I'm liking that finish.
That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
We'll see you next match.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
Throws a projectile. Player 1 has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner.
Oh, just a little bit more.
KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
That round had some interesting twists to it. What are your thoughts?
Never count out a girl as crazy as her.
Ah, yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that, too. Boxing with the target combo. What's up? The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage.
Now's the time to strike while the iron's hot. Oh, this is getting tense.
Sand blast. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. It's there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Just more fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
My girl Jury's gonna show you a damn good time. I hope you like hearing your back go snap, crackle, and pop. Nowhere to run.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Somehow manages to block the jump in. A jump in? What a smart throw!
It doesn't get any better than that.
Wall splat into the guard break. A trade, but still works out.
Let's go. Take it back.
Shrugs that off.
Go. What? Take it back.
Gotta do better than that.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense. Flatline him.
Sat on the meter until they got this super arc. Yo, are they actually done? They are done.
That was unreal.
Player 1 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Oh, those two sent the crowds home happy. What an amazing match.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Jumps in. Checks him with the projectile. Did well to get the buff in there.
Gotta be planning something. What's their play here?
Player 2 with the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets it.
Good round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
There's a girl who's enjoying the carnage she's spreading.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Projectile to try to change the situation. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Well, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. fights back out of the corner. Sand blast. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. The Kuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Lots of Kuha bank and plenty of avenues to... Ooh, connects with the rising uppercut. Slap. Gets clipped by the anti-air.
Amazing awareness there.
Medium kick hits. Gets the buffer man. Impact squash.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
A rare chance here. What are they cooking up?
Give them more of that. Yeah.
Too slow.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life, still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal that cash money damage they need. Here comes the corner pressure.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
Any mistake here is gonna be fed down and out.
I'm liking that finish.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Who will come out on top in this final round? The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Takes the hit. Ooh.
Give him more of that.
Hits the putting the cherry on top.
Yeah. Doesn't get any better than that.
Spends all that juice on the super art. Not shy one bit about it. The super kick, there's a burnout.
Oh, hitting a real...
Over in the play.
What was that?
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up.
Here comes a new challenger.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Overdrive. Got their eye on the air.
Smart decision.
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
What's gonna happen next?
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Connects with the medium kick. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Gotta keep pushing.
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Drive rush to keep it going.
Calm before the storm here.
Too slow.
Hail Rider! Uh-oh! You're about to be a part of the pavement, baby!
We live for these kind of fights.
What? In anti-air? You're done!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Put it on the best outlet. Talk about a barn burner.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Very dangerous range. You can definitely get clipped by something here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. The jump in is denied. Goes for the drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. The low doesn't connect. Throws him. What's next?
Smart decision.
Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up.
Maybe thinking something.
Hits.
Ooh, nice finish.
Bags around. What did you make of?
Pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Crowns it from above. Spins the meter on the Super Art.
That was super good.
The Super Art connects and it's going to be the kill. Closes it out.
What was that?
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
That fight had a little bit of everything in it. We gotta see more from these two.
Whoa, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
Holds out with the block. So who's going to make a move?
What's going on?
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Combo with the target combo. The impact's shut out.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Pops him with the target combo.
Oh, just a little bit more.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws to get around their defense. KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You got that right. Oh, the next round starts. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Pokes with the medium kick.
The wind's in their sight. They gotta play smart.
There's a wall. KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
That's what happens when you let your mouth right check. Your hands can't catch.
Very quick GG there. Looks like Heaven's about to get another angel.
Drive throws him.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
Come on, you gotta give me more.
Solid anti-air.
That was super good.
Uncooked raw suplex.
Yo, what?
Gets the counter hit.
Ah,
A real test of nerve. Wow. You're done.
damn, that was intense.
Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
I hope their training paid off.
Drive rush to keep the momentum. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Player 1 has used up all their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Combo with the target combo. Grabs him. Ooh. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Thinks to jump in. Was looking for that jump attack.
Smart decision.
Smart play with the throw. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Liz is getting too close to call.
Both fighters are trying. It's there!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
I think we're going to see things open up in a big way.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Ooh, connects with the rising uppercut.
What's gonna happen next?
Are we going to see a comeback here?
Come on! One more push here.
KO!
I'm liking that finish.
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Show's the overhead. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Combo with the target combo.
Maybe thinking something.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. It brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them?
Nice, liking that.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Throws to get around their defense.
Yeah.
This is a critical point. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Amazing nerves to fight back for the win.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
This is what a real fight looks like. It doesn't get any better than this.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Yeah, it's really anyone's fight right now.
Rising uppercut. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Overhead attack, links it, while connects with the throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Overhead. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
That was the highest I've ever seen one.
Damn, how'd they claw their way back?
This is the battle I... Final round. Fight!
Opens with the jump in. Who's going to steal this win?
Both fighters dig in deep and find that next level. Amazing awareness there.
Oh, you never know what can happen here. A smart throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Oh, what a rush. Taking super hard to show what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
That was super good.
Too slow. Takes him down with the fail rider. Time for some ground and pound.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Target combo in 2. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? It's over.
That was unreal.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Oh, those two sent the crowds home happy. What an amazing match.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Sand blast. Blocks the heavy low. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Gotta keep pushing.
Drive rush to keep the momentum. Player 1 chases him down.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
This fight's
KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Uses a target combo as a filler. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they build on this?
Now's the time to strike while the iron's hot.
That's a counter.
That was good. I like it. More of that.
They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Opens them up with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Life lead between the wall and a hard place. And they're stuck.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
The jump in is deflects it. Burns out.
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Become the demon.
Down and out.
What was that?
The true master of the fist.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
Now, find a new rival.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Denied up top. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
What's their play here?
Goes for the throw.
That was a good one.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Throws to get around their defense.
Nice, liking that.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Projectile to try to change the situation. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important here. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. And tech the throw. Gets the counter hit throw.
That was good, I like it. More of that.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure and hits it.
Good round.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep up the momentum.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Blocking that, they're going for the super arc.
What's this?
Hits the Sultan Rumble. And is gonna give them a rapid beatdown for some serious damage. Player 2 can't let this center connects with the throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Life lead here, but it's still when they're looking to connect with an overdrive arc, but burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Overhead attack. Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
One more attack's gonna do it. Come on.
Player 2 hit raw super arc incoming.
Oh!
What are they gonna do? Will this super arc do anything? Closes it out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
Oh, that was great. Those two are pushing each other to the absolute limit.
The throw connects.
Doesn't get any better than that.
They back the opponent into the and whips. They're wide open.
Learn from it and build back better.
Barely blocks the jump in. There's a burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Not in range for the throw. Oh my God, did they just choke it away?
How did that not hit?
Throws them.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Crowns them from above. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very perilous situation, and whips. The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Adds a little spice with the overdrive. Looking for the overhead this time.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Backed into the corner. What setups do they have?
We got a real fight now.
They picked this time to bust this out? Are you for real?
That was unreal!
Chun-Li
Player
wins!
2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Oh, those two sent the crowds home happy. What an amazing match.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
The grab misses. Throws them. What's next?
Smart decision.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match. That was a good one.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Will this super art connect?
Yeah.
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
The super doesn't hit.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Oh, my heart. I can't, man.
We just gotta see one
KO.
great stuff there right at the end.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
This is what a real fight looks like. It doesn't get any better than this.
Impeller incoming. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Oh, I want to see them get moving.
Blocks it. Gets a little space with the throw.
That was super good.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Play experiencing burnout. Picks a good spot to use the super.
Amazing awareness there.
Gets a little space with the... What a smart throw!
Doesn't get any better than that. Oh, this is getting tense.
Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Backs it to the stun. You might not want to see this.
Flatline him. Get in there, what?
That's not gonna hit.
Hold it.
Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
Oh, that was great. Those two are pushing each other to the absolute limit.
Spinning bird kick.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Throw is denied. What a read. Oh, watch what burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Throws him.
Doesn't get any better than that.
This may turn into a big chance. Player 2 is in burnout state. Get raw super art income.
Yo, what?
Here. Oh, stunned off the wall.
Flatline him.
This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this game, and now they're beginning to believe.
Seriously?
Serenity. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Adds a little spice with the overdrive. They can't overhead, but it won't work.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
Give me everyone new but you. They're taking this one to the absolute raw super. Oh my lord.
Seriously?
It's over.
That was unreal.
Chun-Li
Player
wins!
2 gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel.
That's what happens when you have an irresistible force meeting an immovable object.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on.
Never feel loose. And when I
Where you going?
A real problem, but I solve them all fast. And if you think I'm gonna fold,
Where you going?
yeah, y'all wanna win, I just spin, boy. Just inside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
My pride is up the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them eat back, step back, cash back, big facts, I'm back.
has entered the ring!
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go. Good stuff there.
The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Counter hit throw there.
Oh, landed a nice one there.
Brings it all together. Player one chases him down.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. Oh, just a little bit more.
Good job blocking the jump in. The KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
The pressure's building. We're going to see a blowout real soon.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat.
That was super good.
Denies the jump in. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Barely blocks the jump in. Play burnout trigger. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
You know we paid to get in here, right?
Oh, both want to pull the trigger. Who's going to blink first? Block.
A little extra damage on the counter hit throw.
That was good. I like it. More of that.
Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. There, puts the brakes on the impact.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
But we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life, and still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal that cash money damage they need. Test the waters with a fireball. Doesn't give up and gets the win with authority.
Damn, how'd they claw their way back?
Man, they were scrappy. What did you think?
Oh, that was great. Those two are pushing each other to the absolute limit.
Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm. We got a real fight now.
What a smart throw!
Doesn't get any better than that.
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Perfectly executed.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Projectile to try to change the situation. We're still early in the round.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Grabs him.
Nice. Liking that.
Strings it all together. KO.
Good round.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Denied. Ready for the throw. Hooks with the medium kick. Big throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blast. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Fan blast. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oh, what a run! There's a burnout!
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Round one.
It is not over. They want that run back. How is it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Goes for the command grab. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Well-timed command throw there. Player one maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Checks them with the projectile. Pops them with the target combo. Super armor does its job.
Ooh.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Feeling out the space.
Trying to find their spot to strike.
Ooh, burnout activate.
You know what you gotta do when the chip
It's there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Man, you think these two are best friends or something, the way they're feeding on each other.
Throws them. What's next?
Yeah.
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do?
Gotta be planning something.
Opens them up with the throw.
That was super good.
There's an overdrive on. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Sand blast. They are really going at each other this round. Ooh, burnout activates.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
There's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punish counter.
That was super good.
Is this gonna kill?
Going to mess with!
Down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
Where you go? Where you go? Too slow.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match. Maybe thinking something. What's their play here?
Well-timed command throw there. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important.
Just a little bit more.
Not having the crossover. KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Uses a target combo as a filler. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Gets the jump in. They exchange blows.
I get it, I get it.
That's gonna leave them wrapped.
Calm before the storm here.
Nice.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Player two will look to apply pressure here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
One chance here may end this round. They change sides. Nothing but space and opportunity at this point. What are they cooking up? Can they close this one? Yo! Critical art now? You're done!
What was that?
You're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Jump! Barely blocks the jump in. Still plenty of time left.
I can feel the tension right from the get-go. What's gonna happen next?
Bumps him. This is going to deal some big damage. Player 2 knocked him out of the air.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More!
The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Puts a little extra seasoning on it with an overdrive attack. What are they going to do? A jump? Throw's not going to reach.
Things are getting heated. Gotta close this out here and then...
Will this super art cube closes it out?
I'm liking that finish.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Well-timed command throw there.
What's their play here?
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets the jump in. Throws to get around their defense.
Ooh.
Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
Yeah.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Just goes for it at this range.
Wait.
Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it.
Oh, this is getting too close to call.
K.O.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
This is what a real fight looks like. It doesn't get any better than this.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Yeah, it's really anyone's fight right now.
Jumps! Which way you gonna block?
Oh, this is getting tense. Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Slap! Uses a target combo as a filler. That corner brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay.
Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait.
Spend some meter here, investing in those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Getting cold feet? Feeling nervous?